First and foremost, we have a all-female science, computer science, and math faculty. I think that's really important at an all-girls high school, is that they have someone who they could see as themselves in that future role. In terms of content, I think that we're really diverse. We start off with physics, which again is very different from most other schools. We have a lot of different electives that we offer. So again, we have the environmental science electives, if you're more interested in that. We have astronomy. We have looking at female representation in Scientists for Life as well.
Every one of our teachers is an expert in her field, and we do set a good example for these students in terms of women in science. Particularly, I'm thinking about people like Dr. Getz, who really was doing this science in her real career, and it just is like a really cool thing that we can have that experience brought to the table here.
I teach mostly senior classes, so I teach AP Calc, AP Physics, I teach freshman engineering, and then I teach a series of science electives, so there's 2 astronomy electives and a women in science. I think SEM is a great place for science-minded students because we have a lot of opportunities. We have the electives that we've opened to everybody from sophomores to seniors. And we're very supportive, and we understand that students move at different paces. So we can give you the help that you need so that you can be successful. I think that is just one of the great things about SEM, is that we're so supportive, but I think in science in particular, we know how hard it is to be a woman in science. And so we want to make sure that you have the tools that you need, and if that means it's an extra couple minutes of help here and there, we go above and beyond to make sure that you have that support so that you can be successful.
I really like teaching chemistry. I always tell my students that it's real, literal magic, like right in front of your eyes, it's happening. There's so much that you can do in terms of demonstration, in terms of hands-on, and it's a really good mix of different types of concepts. Girls in general are very hard on themselves in terms of learning, making mistakes, wanting to be perfect. We provide a space where they can be vulnerable, they can make those mistakes, and they can see that even though it might not always come easily or naturally, they can do science.
My name is Elizabeth Coffey. I am the biology teacher here. I've been here for about 9 years total, and I teach AP biology, honors biology, and general biology. A couple of my favorite labs that I like to do with the students actually are a little bit different than like what you would consider a normal biology lab. We do a blood typing lab. You know, the students feel like they're actually involved and they're like able to see like how blood typing is determined based off of using these specific chemicals, and also the impact that blood typing has on uses in medicine.
I am the freshman physics teacher, and I also teach the environmental science elective, which is a trimester of environmental science, a trimester of oceanography, and a trimester of meteorology. So we start off with freshman physics because we have a lot of different schools that our students are coming from. A lot of kids don't have any knowledge of physics whatsoever, which is kind of like the fundamentals of all the other sciences. So we start off with that because it kind of gives everyone the same playing field. In terms of being a woman in science, I think the easiest way to state it is that anyone can do science. And when you have someone who you can see as yourself in that position, it makes you a little bit more likely to maybe dive into that topic. I think right now, especially like teaching at an all-girls high school, we get to give those students the confidence in order to pursue those career paths that sometimes other people might feel a little bit scared to because they don't have someone who's there to support them in that role. And that's why I really love SEM, is that we really do encourage and support our students to do whatever they want to do. Hopefully it is science, because I really like science.